And the two of you to your right. Okay, nice and close together down the middle, please.
I've been looking at the America timeline over the last 2 years, and I think that probably when you started to film this, it was probably just post Barbie awards and stuff.
Yes.
How was it going from that straight into this? Was it an adjustment period? Or?
No, it was really shortly after the Barbie campaign ended. But it was also, really nice to jump into something creatively and shake it up. Getting a movie out in the world is fun, but it's not the same as like getting to do your work and making a movie. So it was really fun to get to just jump into another great creative process.
Your character within this is at one point, in charge of the morale of all these kids who are terrified on a bus. But when it comes to these long days on set, and Paul was telling me about the bus that you're on, it was hot and it was sweaty in there. Were you in charge of morale for all the young actors?
I thought the kids were amazing. They were super professional. I know that they were definitely like looking to me and to Matthew for cues in terms of like, professionalism and how do you behave on a set. And also, a lot of the scenes were quite intense. And so, just them watching us stay in character and stay in quiet and kind of respect that people are working, and they were fantastic. And I don't think any of them were newbies. These were all kids with like resumes and many credits to their names, so they were pros, which was nice.
How did you find the experience working with Matthew next to you? Just saw you saddling up to next to you. You look all right, you look happy and friends still?
Yeah, Matthew's great. I didn't know Matthew at all before we started working together, and I really appreciated how focused and professional and how committed to the work he is, and we really just kind of jumped into the work. It wasn't much of like, Mary and Kevin are strangers when they meet each other in the film and on the journey, and for all they know, they're going to spend 10 minutes together, and it's going to be like, I'll never see you again, So we actually didn't have to do that, like, oh, let's have dinner and hang out and get to know each other before set, because actually it really worked in our favor to get to know each other on camera, actually, and find our way towards more intimacy, the way that Kevin and Mary find themselves more like, okay, we've been through something, and it did certainly feel that way as the weeks went on, that we were going through something together, and that really formed the bond and what you see on screen. And since then we've gotten to spend more kind of offset time together, and it's been a blast, and he's great, and working with Paul was amazing, and it was a really great experience.